Hello there everybody in YouTube land, this is Diablo Di Drago here again with a new video, stating my very first what if. My first what if will be, what if Izuku Midoriya, Deku, whose father was All For One. In this AU, I'm going to make All For One a somewhat caring father. He gets married to Izuku Midoriya's mother after falling in love, and they have Izuku. Let's see. Later down the line, All For One gets his head crashed in by All Might, right? And he has to stay away from home for a while. He uses the working abroad cover. I'm sure he's used that a bunch of times, considering how old he is. And he makes sure that there's a steady rate of income going into his family's funds. Later on down the line, he gets the okay from his doctor that he can actually move about normally. He has to change his appearance to make himself look older and more stress affected, because he wants to make it look like he's been working really hard for his family, so he can keep on the cover working abroad. Before all that, he got a call from his wife, Inko Midoriya, that their son was quirkless and would never be able to follow his dreams of becoming a hero. All For One simply acknowledged this as, I must make sure my son follows his dreams. He is going to be a caring father, so, oh yes. And he spends time gathering a couple of quirks. I've come up with 3 right now. So I will stick to those 3 until later on down the story, maybe. Let's see, Izuku Midoriya is given 3 quirks by his father. The first is a basic quirk that would actually be normal for a father to give, if he could. A healing quirk that allows Izuku to heal from any injury. That way, he would be alright later down the line. And he would also be able to heal others to an extent, using his own stamina and theirs. Yeah, kind of a weird one, but it makes sense for Izuku since he wants to be a hero. The second quirk. Now, those of you who have watched the movie Black Panther will get this. It's kind of a shock absorption quirk that allows him to store the energy like Black Panther's suit, and either add it to his own strength or unleash it on a single attack. That's a very basic quirk. And the third quirk is probably the most important for later down the line in the story. A muscle enlargement and strength enhancing quirk. For a certain, muscle weighs a lot for the human body. So the more weight his muscles have, the stronger he is. It's kind of like muscular muscle augmentation, but it stays in the skin. I don't want to give him anything creepy and weird, kind of gross like that. Anyway, the first episode goes as normal, with the exception of All For One being at home as Deku's father. Izuku's day goes normally. He witnesses the villain attack. Bakugo's being a douchebag like normal. And he gets attacked by the sludge villain, said by All Might. He asks All Might whether or not he could become a hero since he's quirkless. All Might tells him, no, you can't. You must have power in order to be a hero. But then, after that, Izuku Midoriya makes a call to his dad, telling him what happened, and All For One simply says, All Might is a moron who can't see a true hero if it punched him in the face. You are more worthy than anyone I have ever met for the title hero. This gives Izuku Midoriya a sense of pride and excitement and a high intense amount of joyfulness. His father has almost never been around for him, but to know that his father shares that much faith in him gives him so much happiness he can't help but smile. But then, kaboom, the sludge villain is attacking again. Izuku Midoriya feels that it's all his fault, that the monster is running loose and has a hostage. But then he witnesses it is Bakugo, the man who teased him for years and kept calling him Deku, aka the worthless ingrate. That's roughly what Deku means in Japanese-ish. And Izuku Midoriya starts reacting like he did in the anime, running, but this is different. His muscles grow, he is injured slightly, but kept healing. He runs towards them in a flurry of anger and a sense that he must undo what he has done wrong. And then, out of nowhere, his arm grows to the size similar to All Might's when he fought All for One in the anime. And he simply says, with every ounce of pride, joy, and strength in his being, and simply says, Detroit Smash, like his favorite hero All Might. This causes an intense tornado-like thing like All Might did in the anime. When Izuku Midoriya sees what he's done, he notices that his arm is broken, bones crushed, and basically wobbling around like a jelly straw. Yeah, if you don't know what those candies are, I'll explain it later, maybe. Anyway, and then he notices his arm is healing, kind of twisting up and healing. He is, to his and Bakugo's surprise, he now has a quirk. All for One has had a little Nomu-like bird keeping an eye on his son the entire day in case something happened. And then, after Bakugo does his own bully-style thank yous, telling him that he doesn't owe him a single dang thing, a portal opens underneath Izuku, and he is transported into a bunker house. All Might, just around the corner, goes, I am here, and goes, wait, what? Where are you? Where'd he go? He has no idea where Izuku Midoriya has gone. He wants to know whether and why he would ask such thing as if he could become a hero if he was quirkless, when he had such a powerful quirk. Then, Izuku Midoriya wakes up. He sees his father and someone he has never met before preparing a hearty and healthful meal. And then, Izuku's father states, I told you you were worthy. If you are willing to put in the work and effort, will you become a hero and make your dreams a reality? Izuku Midoriya starts to cry, but then he stands up tall, puts on a huge grin, and says, yes, I will do it. And that's where I will leave off for right now. This video is a little over 7 minutes. I will make them a bit longer. Maybe I'll make them shorter. Depends how I'm feeling. And like I said, this is where I will leave off for now. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hit like, comment, subscribe, and please let me know down in the comments below what you think of what if, and any suggestions for what ifs I should do in the future. Anyway, peace out and have a great day. Please subscribe, please.